Welcome to another edition of Whiskey, Games, and Nerd Stuff. Today's whiskey is the never disappointing WoodFord Reserve Double Oaked. Let's go ahead and give that a shot for the camera. You can never go wrong with WoodFord Reserve. Let's go ahead and take a sip. So good. Always so good. And today's nerd stuff is Disney's Lorcana. I actually had a pleasant surprise on a trip. I was actually going through Nebraska the other day, happened to stop by at a game store, and walked in as I usually do to see if they have any, old comics, things like that. And I saw they had a bunch of Lorcana. And what was really cool is they also were not trying to do what some stores out there is kind of jack up the prices. So I was able to get some Lorcana stuff for MSRP, so that was pretty cool. They were very, very nice. So a shout out to Game On Games and Comics out in, I believe it was Grand Island, Nebraska. Pretty sure it was Grand Island, Nebraska. I've been in a couple states the last couple of days, but it was Game On Games and Comics. Great store. Had a pleasant time talking to the staff there. Very knowledgeable, friendly. Highly recommend stopping by. This is not sponsored. It's the first time I've ever stepped foot in that shop, and unless I happen to be driving through Nebraska again, I probably wouldn't be stopping by there anytime soon. But I would recommend that you check them out if you're in the area. So for those that don't know, Disney Lorcana is a new TCG game that came out. Basically, as I understand it, it's supposed to be a mix of Magic the Gathering, but with Disney characters. So if you have family members or friends that are Disney fans, this is definitely going to be a fun game to try out. And then for those that are getting into the TCGs, Pokemon, this one is particular as age 8 and up, so it looks like it's going to be something that the kids can get into and then graduate into the Magic. I have not opened any of this yet, so I'm just kind of looking at the starter box. Let's take a look and see what's in it. The starter deck says it's everything you need to play. One starter deck of 60 cards, including 2 foil cards, 11 damage counters, 1 paper playmat, 1 paper tracker token, game rules, and 1 booster pack. Cool. So we'll have to definitely open up that and see where it goes. All right, let me go ahead and take a sip real quick again. And let's go ahead and move this so I don't knock anything over. And let's go ahead and open this box. See the best way to open up these. Hopefully, I was hoping to open up this where I was going to tear apart everything in the box, but until you get in the habit of opening things, a particular product you don't know. Oh, cool. So, all right, so we got our box here. So we've got our starter deck. We have a booster pack. We have what looks to be the rules, the playmat, some tokens. So let's go ahead and open up this playmat. Okay, it looks like to be the same on both sides. So looks like you've got your deck, your discard, your cards in play, and your inkwell. I have no idea what inkwell is. Your lore, which I'm going to assume is your life. So it looks like we've got this same thing on both sides. So I will go ahead and fold that up, put this over here. Looks like we've got some damage counters. We have the rules, quick start rules. Looks to be pretty straightforward. And it looks like they have one of these these codes down here where you can take a picture of it to learn the rules. So let's go ahead and place this over here. We have our starter deck, and it has on the side what comes in the deck list. But let's go ahead and just see what these cards look like really quick. All right. I guess that's how we open it. This over here. Back of the cards look cool. Got a cool feel to it. And this is a starter deck, so this is going to be a pre-constructed. So what's on the side of this will be everything. But I just wanted to kind of see what they have here. Aladdin. Okay, these look to be foils. Okay, so you get 2 foils. Cruella de Vil and Aladdin. So I'm going to assume this is your main characters. So you got a foil version and a non-foil version. I have no idea what rarities they are, what good cards, but just kind of thought I would just go through and show what is in the starter deck. Got Duke of Weston, a couple Horaces, or would that be Horusai? Ego, Jasper, Mad Hatter, Megara, Steamboat Pilot Mickey, Peter Pan, Mother Knows Best, Stampede from The Lion King, do 2 damage to the chosen damaged character, Steal from the Rich, Vicious Betrayal, Stolen Scimitar, and back to Aladdin. Oh, some different Aladdins. Captain, Donald Duck, Pongo, Rapunzel, Scar, Sergeant Tibbs, Stitch, Dragon Fire, banish chosen character. He's got a sword. I like the caption down here, we all got swords. And then it looks like we're back to what we started. So let's go ahead and put these off to the side, and let's go ahead and open this booster pack. I have no idea what the hits are in this, no idea what the rare cards are, no idea what's popular. I just did know that there's several cards in here that are worth a couple $100. So let's see. Each 12 card booster contains 1 foil, any rarity, 2 rares or higher rarity, 3 uncommons, and 6 commons. Now, I don't know where the orders of these are, so I'm not sure what we're going to find is in what particular order. So let's go ahead and see. All right, we've got Maleficent, Aladdin, Minnie Mouse. So I'm going to think these might be the rarity. I'm not sure. Fiends on the other side. Megara. Goons. Okay, and then see how this is different. So I don't know, again, if this is the rarity or not. You got Cinderella. Simba. Cut to the chase. This might be the rare. Dr. Felisar. Shift 5 into the shadows. Whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, you may return that card to your hand. So I have no idea if this is a popular card, good card. Would love to hear anybody in the comment section that knows if this is a good card or not. And we've got LeFou. Then we have a foil Donald Duck. And then this must be, you can probably put these together and make a bigger picture. Looks like it also has the code on there for the companion app. So again, this is showing it was 1 foil, 2 rares, 3 uncommon. So obviously this is the foil. This Donald Duck is the foil. These are the 2 rares. And then the uncommons. And then the commons. Would really be interested in hearing some comments from people who are familiar with the game. What you thought so far of the game. What do you like? What do you don't like? Do you plan on playing this yourself? Do you plan on introducing it to your children? Do you feel like this may be a challenge to the Pokemon or Magic the Gathering? You know, would love to hear the pros and cons of what you think so far of the game. And also would like to know what everybody's experiences are trying to pick this up, and if they got price gouged or they feel like they got a good price. Again, you know, this is not sponsored, but I do want to give that one more shout out to that Game On Game Comics out in Nebraska. They definitely were very friendly, and it was pretty cool of them to not mark up any of their prices. I thought that was really cool. They had a great, also, in addition to the Lorcana, they had an awesome selection of Flesh and Blood boxes in there for those who are looking for the Flesh and Blood. And, of course, Magic the Gathering. But would love to hear people's thoughts on Lorcana, what they thought about it, what they don't like. Let's go ahead and take another sip of this delicious WoodFord Reserve. That is so good. And then let's go ahead and show this box one more time. So this was the starter deck that has Corella and Aladdin on it. It's showing Emerald, Ruby, Daring and Deception. And this is everything in here. Everything right here is all you need to play a game. So if you go buy 2 starter decks, you could read the rules and play against somebody and learn how to play this. So we may go ahead and down the road do a couple more box openings. I do plan to get some of these cards because I've always been a fan of Disney and I know the family likes it. Be careful too when you're out there buying this product. It's my understanding that while there may seem like it's hard to find these now, that once some of the retail stores and they do the second wave, your local game stores will have quite a bit of this. So don't pay 2 and 3 times the size of the price on these. I've seen some of those booster boxes go for a pretty hefty price. Just be patient with these. Don't let FOMO catch your breath and create a situation where you're spending a lot more money than you really should on these. Obviously this is not financial advice, but do your due diligence before you go out there and spend several $100s when you find out if you could have just waited a short period of time that these would have been a lot cheaper. One more time, Lorcana. Please like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff if you enjoy this. Would love to hear if anybody wants to hear or see me unbox some more of these. Or if there's other games that you're interested in as well. Thank you once again, and until next time, cheers.